A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today is the 8th lecture of chapter 6 application of derivative. In lecture 7 I have discussed the topics related to tangents and normals, and previous lecture I have already discussed exercise 6.2. So today I will start with exercise 6.3 NCERT, and topic is tangents and normal, questions related to tangents and normals. So let us start. See exercise 6.3, question number 1. Question number 1 is find the slope of the tangents to the curve y is equal to 3x to the power minus 4x. So this is the given equation of curve, and we have to find out slope of tangents to the curve at a point. Point is given, x is equal to 4. So first of all you have to write the given equation of curve. Solution is here. The given equation of curve y is equal to 3x to the power 4 minus 4x. So second step, you have to differentiate the curve. So differentiate with respect to x, then a dy by dx is equal to d by dx of 3x to the power 4 minus 4x. That will be equal to 3 times 4x cube minus 4, and its result will be 3 4s are 12, means 12x cube minus 4. This is the dy by dx. This is the derivative of function, and derivative of function is always equal to slope of tangents. So slope of tangent is equal to derivative of function at a given point. So that will be equal to dy by dx at x is equal to 4 is equal to 3x to the 12x cube. This is derivative, 12x cube minus 4 at x is equal to 4. So its result will be slope of tangent at x is equal to 4 at x is equal to 4 is equal to, put x is equal to 4, then 12 multiply by 4 cube minus 4. If you will take 4 common, then you can multiply 4 into 4 multiply by 12, and the result you will get 12 into 64 minus 4, and 12 multiplied by 64, 64 tens are 640 plus 128, 740 and 768, 768 minus 4. So this result will be 768 minus 4, and result will be 764. So dy by dx, that result will be 764 at x is equal to 4. 764 is the answer. So this is the question number 1. Now come to question number 2. Question number 2 is find the slope of the tangents to the curve where curve is given x cube minus x plus 1 at the point whose x coordinate is 2. x coordinate is 2 means x is equal to 2, it is given, and the given equation of curve is y is equal to x cube minus x plus 1. So this is the question of NCERT exercise 6.3 question number 3, but today my question is 2. So come to the solution. The given equation of curve y is equal to x cube minus x plus 1. So differentiate the function. If you will differentiate, dy by dx is equal to 3x square minus 1. This will be the result. And dy by dx, x coordinate is 2, since x coordinate is 2 means x is equal to 2. Slope of tangents, slope of tangent to the curve at x is equal to 2, what will be the result? This will be dy by dx at x is equal to 2, you can say. So its result is dy by dx result is 3x square minus 1, and at x is equal to 2. So 3 times 2 whole square minus 1. So when you will calculate result, you will get 3 4s are 12 minus 1 11. So 11 is the answer of the slope of tangents to the curve at x is equal to 2. This is 11 answer. So this is the answer. Now come to question number 3. This is similar question to question number 1. I have solved. Given equation of curve, 3x square minus 1 derivative at x is equal to 2. This is the value, that is 11. So slope of tangent to the curve at x is equal to 2, that is 11. So now come to question number 3. Question number 3 is find the slope of normal. In this question we have to find out the slope of normal to the curve x is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to a sin cube theta. This is the function of the type of implicit function. I have defined already what is implicit function. X and y are two functions, and these two functions correlate with another parameters theta. So first of all we have to find out dy by dx. So how to calculate dy by dx? With the help of x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to a sin theta, a sin cube theta. So my aim is to calculate dy by dx with the help of x is equal to a cos cube theta and y is equal to a sin cube theta. So the given equation of curve x is equal to a cos cube theta and y is equal to a sin cube theta. So my aim is calculate dy by dx. Slope of tangent, that is dy by dx. So dy by dx can be written as dy by d theta whole upon dx upon d theta, and dy by d theta implies d by d theta of a sine cube theta and whole upon d by d theta of a cos cube theta. So when you will differentiate, what you will get the result? You have already differentiated this type of function. So dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta upon dx upon d theta. Dy by d theta result is this, means its differentiation will be a into 3 times sine square theta into cos theta whole upon a into 3 times cos square theta into minus sine theta. So after calculation, what you will get the result? After calculation, what you will get the result? 3 cancel out, a cancel out, sine theta term will cancel out, cos theta will cancel out, then result will be minus tan theta. Sine theta upon cos theta, result is minus tan theta. So dy by dx result you get minus tan theta, and this is the slope of tangents. This is the slope of tangents. Therefore, how you calculate the slope of normal? How you calculate the slope of normal? You know the slope of tangents and slope of normal. If you will do product, then you will get the result -1. So this is the slope of tangents, that is minus theta, minus tan theta. So slope of normal is equal to -1 upon slope of tangents, and its result will be -1 upon minus tan theta. Its result is cot theta. So slope of normal is cot theta, and the slope of normal at theta is equal to pi by 4. When you will put theta is equal to pi by 4, what you will get the result? Therefore, slope of normal is equal to cot theta, theta is equal to pi by 4. This implies cot pi by 4 means 1. So 1 is the answer. 1 is the slope of normal to the given curve. See, slope of tangents, that is dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to minus tan theta, and slope of normal -1 upon slope of tangents, and slope of tangent is minus tan theta. So put here -1 upon minus tan theta, you will get cot theta. So slope of normal is cot theta. Slope of normal at theta is equal to pi by 4. At theta is equal to pi by 4, then you will put theta is equal to pi by 4, you will get the result 1. So this question is completed. Now come to question number 4. Question number 4 is find a point on the curve. Find a point on the curve y is equal to x minus 2 whole square at which the tangent is parallel to the chord. What is chord? Line joining any 2 points lies on the curve, that is known as chord. Chord joining 2 points and 2 point is given. So first of all, we have to differentiate the given function. That will be the tangent value, and we have to find out the points on the curve through the points line joining 2 points or chord joining 2 points. So solution: the given equation of curve y is equal to x minus 2 whole square, and you will differentiate and get the result two times x minus 2, 2 times x minus 2. This is the differentiation result, and derivative is always equal to the slope of tangents. In this question, this is clear. A point on the curve where tangent is parallel to the chord. Suppose this is any equation, any curve of given equation x minus 2 whole square, and this is the point 2 comma 0 and 2 comma 4, 2 comma 0 and 4 comma 4, 2 comma 0 is here and 4 comma 4 is here, suppose. So now you can consider this type of curve. So this is the point 2 comma 0 and this is the point 4 comma 4, and when you will join this point you will get chord, you will get chord. This is the chord, and we have to find out a point on the curve where tangent is parallel to the chord. Suppose any tangents that is parallel to the chord, tangent, suppose you can draw here, this is the tangents that is parallel to the chord. It means the slope of tangent and slope of chord, that will be equal because they are parallel to each other. So this is the slope of tangent is equal to 2 times x minus 2. Consider equation 1. And slope of chord, how you will calculate slope of chord? The chord is passing through points 2 comma 0 and 4 comma 4. With the help of these 2 points you can calculate the slope of chord. So formula is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is the formula to calculate the slope of chord, and its result will be, at the place of y2 this is 4, 0. It means 4 minus 0 whole upon 4 minus 2, and its result you will get 4 by 2, result 2. So consider equation 2. This is equation 2. Now you know slope of chord and slope of tangents, that is equal because they are parallel. Since tangent and chord are parallel, therefore their slope will be equal. It means 2 times x minus 2 is equal to 2. This implies x minus 2 is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. At x is equal to 3, suppose this is the point x is equal to 3. We have to find out points. Then x is equal to 3, you have to put in this equation, given equation, you will get y. When x is equal to 3, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 1, and 1 square 1. So y is equal to, you will get 1. So point will be, what will be the points? Means 3 comma 1. Point is 3 comma 1. Means 3 comma 1 is the point where tangent is parallel to the chord. So write answer 3 comma 1 is the point where the tangent is parallel to chord. Tangent is parallel to chord. So this is the answer. Now see, now come to question number 5. Question number 5 is find the point on the curve. Find the point on the curve y is equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5 at which the tangent has the equation. Equation of tangent is given and given equation of curve. So first of all you have to write the given equation of curve. The given equation of curve, that is y is equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5. So when you will differentiate, dy by dx result will be 3x square minus 11. So this is the slope of tangent. This is the slope of tangent. Therefore, slope of tangent is equal to 3x square minus 11. And from the given equation of tangents, you consider equation 1. Since the given equation of tangent, that is y is equal to x minus 11. If you will compare from y is equal to mx plus c, then you will get the slope of tangents m. You will see this is 1, coefficient is 1, so this result is 1. So consider equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, 3x square minus 1 will be equal to 11 will be equal to 1. And after solving you can get the result 3x square is equal to 12. This implies x square is equal to 4. And x is equal to plus minus 2. There are two possible values of x. And when you will put x is equal to plus 2, when x is equal to 2, then what you will get the result? X is equal to 2, you will get y is equal to minus 9. X is equal to 2, you will get y is equal to minus 9. From the equation of tangents. So point is 2 comma minus 9 is the point, first point. And when x is equal to minus 2, then y, x is equal to minus 2, then y you will get minus 13. See, minus 13 or 19, y is equal to minus 2. In this equation you have to put, not in this equation. So x is equal to 2, this result will be 8, this result will be minus 22, and this result will be 5. And this is 13 minus 22, result is minus 9. So this is correct. And when you will put x is equal to minus 2, you will get minus 8, and plus 22 and plus 5. This result goes to minus 3, and this result plus 2, and at x is equal to minus 2, you will see the answer y will be equal to 19. Then points will be minus 2 comma 19. So there are 2 points here, 2 comma minus 9 and 2 comma minus 2 comma 19. Now we have get two coordinates, 2 comma minus 9 and minus 2 comma 19. Those coordinates which satisfied the equation of tangents, that will be the points. So when you will put x is equal to 2, you will get y is equal to minus 9 in this equation of tangents. So this point is satisfying. So check another point. So when you will put x is equal to minus 2, you will get result is minus 13. So second point is not satisfying the equation of tangents. So only a single point where the tangent, equation of tangent is y is equal to x minus 11. So what you can write? So minus 2 comma 9, minus 2 comma 9 is the point where the tangent has equation y is equal to x minus 11, and minus 2 comma 19 will not satisfied. So minus 2 comma 19 is not the point where the tangent is y is equal to x minus 11. So minus 2 comma 9 is answer. So minus 2 comma 9 is answer. So now again see, minus 2 comma 9 is answer, because minus 2 comma 19 is not satisfying the equation of tangents. So only a single point will satisfy the equation of tangents. So this point will be minus 2 comma 9. So this is the answer. Now come to the next question. Next question is, so now question number 6 is, find the equation of all lines having slope 2. We have to find out the equation of all lines having slope 2, which are the tangents to the curve y is equal to 1 upon x minus 3, such that x is not equal to 3. So given equation of curve, y is equal to 1 upon x minus 3, and when you will differentiate, its derivative is minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. You already know. Consider equation 1, and this is the slope of tangents. Slope of tangent is equal to minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. Consider equation 2, and slope is given. Since slope is equal to 2, consider equation 3. Then from 2 and 3, what you can write? From equation 2 and 3, minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square is equal to 1 by 2, and this one can be written as 1 upon x minus 3 whole square is equal to minus 1 by 2. This is the calculation. This slope is 2, not 1 by 2. this is 2. So x minus 3 whole square is equal to minus 1 by 2. So this is a square type function and its result cannot be negative. So there is no values of x. You can find out its value will be imaginary. This will goes in square root. X minus 3 is equal to minus 1 upon 2 in square root. So this value is imaginary, not exist, you can say. So what you can write? There is no tangent exist at the slope at x is equal to or slope is equal to 2. So no tangent exists, therefore no tangent exists to the given curve with slope 2. With slope 2. So this is the answer. Say. Now question number 6 is completed. So come to the next question. Question number 7 discussed in lecture 9.